wanted to tell you today, I just looked, as of today, literally, we have now surpassed in less than 6 months our income performance and profitability of the entire last year. Thank you. You know, all of you know how passionate I am about the financial condition and the direction of our company. And as you've seen and heard about from Fred and Mark and Riley and everybody that's been talking on the stage, this thing is getting a little bit too big for this boy. And so I want to introduce you to somebody who's going to help me out. I would like to introduce to you Scott Swindeman, the new Vice President of Finance. Come on up, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay. I'm going to give a few minutes to Scott because he's going to take you through our performance, but I want to say 2 things about Scott. One, he's smart. Really smart. He's got great experience.
It's true.
And not very humble. But this is more important to me than all of his intelligence, all of his experience, and all that he is bringing to ARIIX, which we're very lucky to have. This is a man who I know and have known for some time, and who I trust. Scott Swindeman.
Thank you, Jeff. So, one of the things that I was told is that to be a finance professional, you have to wear a dark suit, a white shirt, and a red tie. The difference, though, is that those of us that actually do the work have to loosen it up just a little bit, and those who get to take credit for it, well, we'll see. So I am truly excited to be here. And I don't mean just here in Las Vegas with all of you. I mean, I'm truly excited to be a part of this amazing company. It is such an incredible opportunity for all of us. Over my career, I have prepared, I have reviewed, I've analyzed, and I've evaluated a significant number of entities. And I haven't seen anything close to what these guys have been able to achieve. Let's just take a look real quick at what was achieved last year. So during 2014, we achieved nearly $80 million of revenue. That is truly, truly amazing. Yes, give yourself a round of applause. These guys have been able to accomplish something that very few companies, if any, that I've seen have been able to do. Just look at this, where we're headed. This next year, or this year, I mean, we will exceed $110 million in revenue. That's so impressive. $110 million in revenue. But it's not the past that excites me, it's that future, right? It's going forward. It's looking at what we can do. Over the past 4 years, we have truly established a global presence. We are in a significant number of countries around the world. Look at all of those places where we're doing business and we're achieving success and financial results. This idea of has turned into a thriving business. And this dream of a business has turned into a global network of exceptional people. Give yourself a round of applause. Achieving truly exceptional results. And these global achievements translate into financial strength and stability in the form of significant and remarkable earnings. And again, I cannot express how impressed I am with what they have been able to achieve over such a short duration of time. But it's like I said before, it's not the past that's exciting. It's actually where we are headed together. It's where we can go in the future, right? So, there is truly no limit to our shared success. And I just want to thank Jeff. Two things I want to say to Jeff. I want to thank Jeff for his part and what he's been able to do to build this company to where it is. Let's give him a round of applause. And I also want to thank Jef, because now every time I see him, I'm going to think to myself, I want to dance with somebody. Yeah. Thank you, Jef.
Thank you, Scott. I'm telling you, I'm just standing back there and it gives me chills thinking about what we've accomplished over the last 4 years and where we're headed. The forecasts and the projections that we have for our organization are blowing people away, and I just have nobody to thank but you. Now, I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk about something that's really important, and I'm going to ask you a question. And I want you to think about it. The question is this: when it rains, does a duck get wet? Think about that for a minute. I want to tell you about somebody who came to ARIIX a little over a year ago. We're going to call her Carrie. Carrie came to the organization and was in a tough spot. She'd been canceled from her organization that she was working with, a network marketing company. Life was in a tough place. Had some struggles, but saw the future and the opportunity, as she described it, in ARIIX, and we were excited about it. We helped her, we helped get her trained, and we were prepared to reach out to her people to help them get ready to launch their ARIIX business. We were excited. About 2 weeks later, I got a phone call from Carrie. Carrie said, Jef, I'm in a tough spot. My finances are in a shambles. My car broke down. I've got some bills to pay, got some medical issues that I'm struggling with. Marriage is in a tough spot. I need help. I said, we'd love to help you, because that's what we do. And so we worked through helping support her team, gave her some support on events, meetings, tools. She said, what I really need, Jef, is some money. I need money. I said, well, you know, we've got some limits to things we can do. We want to make sure that we're fair to everybody. But how much do you need? She said, well, I need a little over $10,000. Let me see what I can do. So we made arrangements with an organization, company, that creates and provides alternative financing at favorable rates with network marketing representatives. Then, we're really excited about it. This gives us an opportunity to help, and it gives our representatives a chance to maybe get back on their feet if they're having some hard times, and we made arrangements to help her out. Terms were awesome. It was awesome. And we got her the money. And we were so excited about it. She seemed really excited about it too. And you know, that's what we like to do. We love helping people. Our goal is to unleash your potential. We'll do whatever we can to help out in any way we can. Great story. But there's a little more to this story. Let me tell you the rest of it. Payments didn't get made. The company was saying, hey, she's not making good on this. Followed up. Gary, where are you? Oh, you know, things are rough. Okay, you know, I'll work it for you. We'll help you out. Month went by, nothing. 2 months went by, nothing. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months went by. Nothing. I was getting a little discouraged, admittedly. Finally called her up and said, hey, what's going on? She said, you know, things are tough. I said, what? Just hang in there, don't give up. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. Just don't give up. A couple weeks later, I got a phone call from a mutual friend who said, you know, she never actually planned on paying that back. You kidding me? I said, what? She said, oh no, she's actually giggling about it, laughing that you guys were so easy. That it was so easy to get that. She never intended to build that business. She never intended to be a part of this whole thing. And she's touting that. She's claiming it as a victory. You've got to be kidding me. like I said, you know how passionate I am about our financial condition, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, we're doing over $115 million this year. What's 10,000 bucks? 10,000 bucks should be in your pocket, and that's somebody who's just taking it from me. And so I'm thinking, you know, I can handle it when somebody takes money from me, but don't rip out my heart. It was offensive. But I learned something. And it's probably like a lot of you who've worked really, really hard, made sacrifices, tried to support people, built people up who you thought could be real winners. And for whatever reason, they disappoint you. Or maybe they discourage you a little bit. Your best efforts, your significant sacrifices, your help may not be recognized, appreciated, or possibly even acknowledged. In that moment, like I had, like we had, because we all talked about it, you have a choice. And it's a choice. You can be offended, you can be discouraged, you can be frustrated, or you can continue to believe in the inherent goodness of people. It's a choice. That is what we choose. I actually hope someday she'll come back. I do. That's a choice. Now, we have a choice. I teach my kids. They have a choice. I'm going to come back to that question because I've asked my kids that same question. When it rains, does a duck get wet? No. What happens when it rains on a duck's back?
Rolls off.
It rolls right off. In my house, when there's discouragement, when there's frustration, when there's disappointment, somebody in the room will often do this. Quack. Quack, quack. And the discouraged one will go, I got it. I got to let it roll off my back. My friends, that is ARIIX. Believe in your people. Support your people at any cost. Believe. That is what drives us from 0 to 115 million, doubling profits in less than half the time. That is ARIIX. Thank you.